Yo, what's up, gamers? What's up, Die? This is not a booba stream, I'm sorry to inform you. This is a, I just woke up stream. You know, the typical stream. Anyways, what's up, everybody? I did something the other night. Little sneak preview. I did end up getting this done. There is a very tumultuous video coming out soon. You'll see what I mean. Yo, what's up, Vortex? How you doing, man? How did I get LOS 30? Well, don't worry, I have a 40-minute video of me losing my fucking mind because I'm an idiot. But I figured it'd be fun to upload the longest video I've ever made. A lot of gold, a lot of Mari shop packs. That's how you get it, really. There's no secret past that. Umbrella 2 at the moment. That's chillin'. I have not done anything at all. I gotta do weekly stuff. How am I feeling today? I'm doing alright, man. Hopefully you're doing alright as well, Di. What am I doing? Oh, I knew I had to do something else in here. Doing awesome yourself? Well, that's good to hear. What's the special occasion? Or is it just one of those days where you're fucking killing it, brother? Boss rush. Where is Fathom Ring? Oh, it's here. I didn't realize it puts the ones you pick up top now. Every day is awesome for you. Well, shit, more power to you. That's the kind of energy we need. You're still kicking, it's a good day. Based, yes, very based. How you doing, Darius? Old Darius, downright Darius. I actually got a special token thing. Wowie, how cool. How cool. What do I need from these? 50, 160, 300, like everything. I should save up for this and buy this at some point. $170 life skill pots. Yeah, I used to buy these from the shop back when blue crystals were way cheaper, just so I could have them, because it was actually like pretty good profit to buy and spend your energy. But obviously at some point along the way I stopped spending it, but I kept buying them. Haven't bought them for a hot minute, but still got tons of them. I have 52 Leaps Essence, which I really need to spend at some point too. I don't know. Maybe someday. I also have the, where are they? I have 19 of these blue ones, too. Because these are the ones that they give you from, like, event vendors and stuff. I don't know. I have a lot of life skill pots. Should give more. Sometimes you're in no energy denial mode, yeah. I think when I have less things that I want to do in the game, I will go back to actually using my life energy. Because I enjoy the trade skills, it's just mindless enjoyment. Throw on a show and just gather some flowers, you know? Pretty cool. Open these, throw these in here. We'll go purples again, why not? Marvelous Leapers. Don't need these on this character, but there's so little it doesn't matter. One more weekly shop. Then I can actually start playing the game. Maybe. Maybe. Ba-ba-ba. That's good. Good. Okay. Don't open these. Put them in here. I think that's all the shops. For now. Sure. Oh, they're going up to 14. Probably should have posted mine at 14. I just, didn't even bother looking. I need to get my weekly. It is Belshaza 1. Novelganos, cool. Can actually start my dailies. I have no whirlwinds. Always something, huh? Usually don't need them. Better safe than sorry. Man, I'm so sick of this Guardian. I'm not even gonna lie. I just hate fighting him. Big ugly dragon that's annoying. Even after the nerf. I'm a simple man. I just want my Guardian raids to not be Omega annoying to kill. Excuse me. Tried to super armor through that. I was a bit slow. Yo, what's up, Jasco? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Phased before I could even do Spirit Bomb. Sad. Do I have any good insight if leaps will go back up when artist is out or not much? Hello. What's up, Osoy? I don't have any more insight than anyone else has, to be honest. It's just anyone's guess. We can assume. And what I assume is they will go up. Great honors, at least. I think great honors will go up. I'm not convinced that marvelous honors will go up with artists, but I am convinced that marvelous honors will go up with hard mode Brel. Again, I'm just some random dude on the internet with his own opinions, but that's what I think. And if you want my opinion, there she is. No, Brother Chris, tell you want an alt to create next Hyper Express has to be DPS and something you don't have. Well, the first problem that I see is I don't know what you have. So what do you have already? Mr. Luciano. I think they'll go up at least 30%. I have no idea how much they will go up if they do, but I have convinced myself that I believe they'll go up. So we will see. We will see. We will see. Been a long day. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. I mean, I just woke up. I've been quite busy the last couple days and also not feeling the greatest. But today, we're slapping on the good mood and we're doing some strumming. Hopefully you can have just a rest of your day to chill out and decompress a bit. Deathblade Bard, Gunslinger Sork, Gunlancer Arcana, Shadow Hunter, a Dead Eye. I mean, the first thing that popped into my head was Destroyer, for no reason other than the fact that you don't have one, and I really like Destroyer. I don't know what kind of playstyle you like, though. Destroyer has two interesting specs, though. If you don't like Rage Hammer, maybe you'll like Gravity Training and vice versa. Destroyer is in a pretty good spot, though. Both specs. And I think, as far as class thematics go, Destroyer fits what it's trying to do perfectly. Did I you after saying Gravity Training? No, I said, I have a hard time speaking English words sometimes, as you may or may not know, and I fucked up the word training, so I had to restart it. It happens, you know? Found your channel recently, glad to catch the stream. Well, I appreciate that. I'm not going to try to say your name, because I'm white and American, and that is not white and American. Gravity training is fun, always push immune, rage hammer big number. Yeah, and I mean, they both do pretty good damage in terms of, like, actually doing content. I like classes that have 2 viable engravings. I'm not gonna hit this, I don't know why I tried this. Can we get an opinion piece on Striker? My opinion piece on Striker is that if you dump a lot of time and money into it, it can be very good, but the majority of Strikers you see are not very good. I know it's a controversial opinion. Destroyer would be similar to your blue Gunlancer? I mean... in some ways, yes. But the big difference with Destroyer is you'd actually do, like, competitive damage to other damage-dealing specs. Whereas Gunlancer, you have to, like, overgear pretty hard to do damage. Like, any meaningful amounts of damage. The only thing Destroyer has really in common is the fact that it has on-demand taunt, and it's also a very tanky class. But other than that, I think they're different enough. It's actually white, just not American, no worries. I know, I just like to always give out the fat white and American, because that's my my trademark, you see. They both cool. Yeah, I think both Gravity Training and Rage Hammer are very cool specs, and like they're both good. I like that about things, when the class has 2 specs that are playable. Yo, Blitz, what's up? Ignored? I didn't see your message, my friend. You made it early to the stream, though. I just started a little bit ago. As you can see, I'm on my Soul Fist. You can tell, based on what character I'm on, how long the stream has been going. Maybe the red Gunlancer, but not blue. Red Gunlancer have long cooldowns. Damage, like the long purple skulls. Jobless at the moment, so you're just bumming out. Nothing wrong with that. Just take a little break from everything if you're able to. Fuck it, why not? Everybody needs to chill out now and again. Blue Crystal is insane. I haven't seen prices, but I assume they're still around 3.6, 3.7 for NA West. Blue Lance feels a bit redundant, just like makeshift support with pretty low damage. I mean, Blue Lancer is... It has a lot of utility while also doing some amount of damage. And more often than not, I would rather have a Gunlancer in my party than not having a Gunlancer in my party. Just because constant Nalazias is pretty good. Their synergy is obviously very good if you can make use of it. Blue Gunlancer really fun when you feel like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they have their place in the game for sure. And they're definitely a class that I think you would take to most parties just based on the fact that they're a Gunlancer. And that's another thing about Destroyer. You don't have to have like a 500,000 IQ brain cell activation to play it. Like, you can mostly just kind of chill. Either spec. Gravity Training's probably a bit more chill than Rage Hammer, but they're both like very straightforward to play. Pushing your characters into T3, Dragon Striker through the mud, free to play and really enjoy the character. Hope you get to the promised land. I mean, yeah, you will get to the promised land, you just have to stick with it. Striker is definitely a class that requires a lot of love and effort and specific things like wealth runes. Every back attacker wants to sip on that synergy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit is very strong. And it's like they have an amazing synergy on top of also having like pretty good utility. And they still do some amount of damage. So I don't know. People who say Gunlancer, you don't want them in your party, I'm just like, weird. A little weird, man. Dirty summoner main. Yeah, the item levels tell a different story, my friend. Yeah, Gunlancer has the armor defense down synergy as well. Gunlancer brings a lot to the table, cheese and mix with ult and stuff. Yeah, their defensive ult is very good. Nothing dirty about that, true. But when Blitz is involved, everything's dirty somehow. If you stick around long enough, you'll see. When Nufu shows up, things get a little crazy. It's gonna do your taijutsu kicks in the mouth, maybe add in some of that artillerist heard is cooking. Artillerist, yeah. Pretty good class. Especially if you go Barrage. Barrage is a little nutty. The offensive one also good. 10% crit rate to party is huge. Yeah, it's definitely big. I just think overall, most of the time, you'll probably get more out of the defensive one. But that could just be me enjoying the fact that you can cheese through shit like Vicus red walls and just fucking pound that little bitch. I'm sorry, what? But you know what I mean. Gunlancer, no matter what, Gunlancer good. Bro, so surprised no content creator on YouTube has been able to explain Master Summoner rotation so easily. You blame them for bad summoners? Well, let's not go that far. I watched like 5 different Master Summoner videos, they're so weird. Just because the information's out there doesn't mean all the onus lies on the creator of that. You have to do some of your own due diligence. But yeah, sometimes bad info just is out there. I imagine the community guide is fine, though. I mean, the community guides for all the other classes are very good. And if you're looking for in-depth shit on how to play a class, or why you do certain things, you go to the community Google Docs. For sure. Can't wait to see that if you don't fall asleep. Yeah, it's wild. Not explained very well. Imo teaches you an opener and that's it. Well, like I said, I haven't looked at it personally because I don't have a summoner and I haven't written my small guide on summoner yet for the site, so maybe I'll be hitting you up for the intel on the summoner. Good morning, Bread. Good morning to you too, Bread. What's up, Chillo? What am I doing? Have I done everything? Yeah. I still don't know what I'm gonna make with the Hyper Express and Power Pass. Either Summoner or Scrapper. I still don't know. That's usually how I do things, though. I can't make up my mind, and then when it eventually comes out, I just click one of the two. And then whatever I click, that's what I make. Pushing your Gunlancer to 1445 for easy Chaos Dungeons? I mean, shit, Gunlancer Chaos Dungeons are chill as fuck. You think a lot of people might be power passing Summoner? Put a guide will work well just for your stupid, dirty little opinion. They're always dirty with you. But noted. Which Summoner build and which Scrapper build? If I was going to have a Summoner, it would be Communication Overflow, because I want to try out that Charming build. Just because I think it's interesting that they can actually use Charming and not have it be Troll. And if I played Scrapper, it'd be Shock, I think. Like 90% Shock, maybe 10% Taijutsu. So, like, almost definitely Shock, but, you know, maybe I get that crazy urge when I'm buying accessories and I go Taijutsu for some reason. Because you never know with me. I'm a little crazy boy. A crazy lad, if you can believe it. But your main and Scrapper and Summoner are both super fun. Yeah, they both look really good. I still wish I had made a Scrapper way earlier. Just because I like their skins. I think Scrapper skins look so good. And I mean, you have to look good in this game. Because if you don't look good, what's the point? And that's a fact. Scrapper weapon glow is best in your opinion? Yeah, I mean, it has a very large glow, that's for sure. And if you're about the size of the glow, Scrapper up there for sure. Oh my god, where did he go? Relax, brother. Size matters. That's what Nufu told you during orientation. I feel like he tells you a lot of things that I may or may not be above board. Unless you were getting some orientation for something I'm not aware of. In which case, carry on. Hey man, what's up, Juju? How you doing, friendo? Hopefully you're doing better than last time we spoke. So glad you caught a stream finally. To be fair, I haven't streamed in a little bit. I just haven't been feeling the bestest. But I like my Wednesday streams. Doing great, just university started on Monday. Well, hopefully that is good for you. And it's not too busy. So if it just started, it's probably not super busy quite yet. But don't get overwhelmed by it. Gonna be a bit stressful, yeah. And then it'll be over. Yeah, 2 to 3 weeks it'll start being pretty stressy. Just gotta take it a day at a time, my friendo. That's what I do, at least, or try to. Develop a strategy, you'll skip dailies on Wednesday and all your characters try to do as many raids. Yeah, that's what Nufu does. Because Nufu's day off is Wednesday, so he tries to get as many done as he can. I think Wednesday's raid day for a lot of people, to be honest. I think that's the theory behind why there's like no in-game events happening on Wednesdays. To let people like raid. How am I doing? I'm not doing too bad. Just, you know, getting the daily started. The classic. But as far as that, I'm doing alright. Five by 3 on your scrapper on Friday. So excited. Hell yeah, dude. You taijutsu or shock? Very nice, very nice. You'd be hitting big numbers. Yeah. Want to see big numbers? Well, you'll be hitting them. Don't worry. Also cheaper? That's surprising to me. Spec is usually never cheaper. I know the shock books are cheaper, but accessory-wise. Trying to do finances and managing savings while I look at some other job opportunities. Big math time. I know that feeling, as I'm in that situation right now. Been living off the savings for a minute. Although at least I do have some income now. Only need to get one accessory shock 3 and level 3 shock. Yeah. Also bought Legendary Ambush Master, not gonna have to worry about that either, yeah. Sounds like you have it planned out, which is good. I just, whenever I hear, like, something like Shock is cheaper right now, when it's like Spec versus Swift, it's just like, takes me back a second. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Hello, Caligo, sir. Please let me move. Spent 30k gold today on buying the lucky pouches. Got fuck all. Give me a second here, Blitz, and I'll tell you what I told at the start of stream. Let me finish this real quick. So, basically, I did a thing last night. Let's see here. Like to plan ahead and basically everything. Yeah, that's always good to do. It makes sense to do it like that. Basically, I did a thing. I finished this. I opened all my card packs and stuff. Made a video, of course, and it'll be uploaded this weekend. Saturday, I think. Anyways, that's besides the point. I did some big mistake. And, on Saturday, I'm gonna be uploading the longest video I've ever uploaded. It's like a 40-minute video of me slowly losing my mind. You'll see what I mean. It's, it involves those lucky bags, though, too, trust me. They're fucking garbage. Is the TLDR on that. Don't worry about it. Learning for exams and stuff, starting in time, not last second. Yeah. Brats, thank you, thank you. Been working on that shit for a while, but I'm glad to be done with it. Budget engraving for Summoner? If you mean like class engraving, Communication Overflow is going to be cheaper because it's Swift. How come it was 40 minutes? Well, let's just say I didn't bother counting how many cards I was away. And I really wanted to finish it. So I started, digging behind the couch for change. And I chose not to edit out all the load times and stuff, just so you could, you get the real experience of what it's like to be dumb in real time. I timestamped it, though. I don't expect a lot of people to watch it. I just thought it would be funny for, like, the couple people who wanted to see it. But that'll be out Saturday. Hopefully people like the video. I think it'll be good. Overflow requires more damage gems. Yeah, that might be true, but if you want high quality spec accessories, you're gonna be competing for like every other spec class in the game pretty much. But if you can get the accessories cheaper, then yeah, for sure, for sure. Is it worth Mari's shop now? For card packs, I don't think so. If you haven't bought them thus far, assuming we're going to be getting the better deal with hard mode Brel, which again, we might not. You could just wait another month and then you could get 10 card packs for the same price. Really enjoying the game since you're planning ahead and stuff. Yeah, it's an enjoyable way to play. Really what it comes down to is just having goals that you set for yourself and making plans to achieve them. That's just a little dopamine hit. Getting all my dailies done. Well, I'm doing my 6 at least, for sure. But yeah. You picked up the orb gate one a bit too late and everyone was mauling about it. Well, lucky for them, it takes about 45 seconds to get back there. So I'm sure they'll live. Nice to catch your stream. Been watching your vids for a few weeks now. Nice to see someone making content for Lost Ark that's not just honing. Yeah. I mean, everybody likes a little bit of honing here and there, but that's definitely not the primary. I just make videos that I would watch myself, really. And then if people have ideas, I try to make those too. But I'm glad you enjoy it. That is the goal. There was one guy who said, just chill, don't be mean. At least there's one guy that decided to actually be normal. A lot of times people just don't talk, which is sometimes better. Don't really want to sell your skins now to finish LOS, but you want to finish LOS as well. You can't decide. That's why my video ended up being so long, because, like, in the grand picture, I didn't really care if I finished it right then or not. Like, I knew I was going to finish it soon enough anyways, but at a certain point, you just want it to be done. And, yeah. Chris might know better on that. Don't like Malice of Crystal so you'd avoid it. I'm only loosely following that string of conversation, but if you are running Adrenaline already, and then you're deciding between Crystal or Hitmaster, you might as well go Hitmaster. Because it'll basically be the same thing. Since Adrenaline makes Crystal slightly less efficient. I mean, either Engraving will be fine, but you might as well go Hitmaster at that point. And I think Hitmaster is probably cheaper. Yesterday you got Keen Blend Adrenaline 8-8 stone. Could have been 9-9. Yeesh. Yeah, that's why I just cut a 7-7 and I'm happy with it. Never touch that shit again. Adrenaline Raid Captain? Well, 900 gold? Sure, why not, man? Why not, man? Dropped it from Chaos in your Gunslinger? Yeesh. I just sell stones, man. I don't mess with that. They do stack, but it's an additive, yeah. It doesn't really matter in the grand picture. Like, they'll both be fine engravings, but if you really want to min-max, I think Hitmaster would be better in that case. But better is not like it matters. Meaningful amounts of better. Benefit of taking Cursed all over Hitmaster's dealing. Yeah, that's the one thing. Awakening, Hitmaster don't apply. I have a Deadeye. Was looking at accessories yesterday to get 5x3. Almost had a heart attack. I haven't bought accessories in a while. Every decent was 10-15k. I do have a Deadeye, but I haven't geared it 5x3 yet. But it makes sense. Because, like Blitz is saying, Deadeye, spec, expensive. That's just how she goes, unfortunately. I'm the only one saving every possible artist stone for release. I mean, they absolutely will spike. The real big brain strategy to do with those is, like, right before the patch, like 2 days, 3 days before, depending on how many stones you have saved up, start posting them before the patch for 3 days because of the market cap listing, right? Again, this only applies if you have like a ton of stones saved up. But that's a quick way to get around it. Just set the price to what you expect the price to go up to. So you can actually sell them at the inflated prices. Wowee. Let's do this, I guess. Why not? Also, what's up, Jesse? I got an inked Sarah and an inked Nova. Pretty cool. Better than Striker. Took you like 450k after books? Shit. I still... I don't know what I was doing. Buying Demonic Impulse books for 20k each. I have 400k on books alone. I don't regret it, but damn. I'm a little dumb sometimes. That's okay. You get your Reaper 5x3, you want to do Igniter Sork 5x3? Yeah, it's gonna be mad expensive. I use Chibi Sarah because it's best. And then for Nova, it's just default Nova. Bought Demonic Impulse books for 15k each. Well, yeah. Mine was definitely an impulse buy. No pun intended, but I ripped it randomly for some reason. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do it. Let me tell you, I just did it. And it was not the smartest thing that I ever just did. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong spec. Hold up. Hold up. Got all your DI books for 11k first week of Frog. Yeah, that's... I bought mine right before the first Frog. That was my mistake. I don't have to worry about it ever again. Yeah, I'm not, like, worried. You know, I'm not, like... You know... I'm not upset about it. I just... If I had not been so impulsive, I would have, probably not bought them, because plus 5 DI accessories are pretty cheap. But for some reason, I decided to buy DI books. I don't know. It's just bizarre. Finished buying Grudge books, 19k. At least it's Grudge, though. That's what I will say. I mean, Grudge is, like, pretty expensive these days now. Love Chibi Sarah, got gold background. Nice. I still have no golds. All mine are ink. But it's fine, because I think I like ink in general more than gold. When will I do the opening video? Well, the card pack video is coming out on Saturday. It also has some of the random bags in it, but I'll be doing a full random bag video overview where I, like, spreadsheet everything. Kind of like my cube video. Whenever the frog ends at some point. But basically when the frog ends is when I'll start doing all my, like, big opening videos. The engraving bags, I'll gamble another 10 gem. I'll sell all my leap stones. People just like the dopamine. It's a fun little video to make, so. When am I making that trade skill video? I still have not made any progress on it whatsoever. I want to do it, though. I think it would be a good video. Spreadsheet gamer cocaine, love that thing. Good old spreadies. What was the maintenance for on Monday night? On what? Was there a maintenance on Ark? Did Lost Ark even end up going down yesterday? Holy shit, I got farmed. Yeah, double? I have no idea. Gonna step away for a bit, gonna go out and do some shopping. Buffalo chicken rice? God damn, that sounds so good. You're making some for me too, right? One Monday night and then usual Tuesday night? Yeah, I have no idea then. I must have not been around when they did the Monday one. Come over? Shit, I'm on my way, brother. But I'll see you around. Have a nice grocery trip. I'm only across the US. Yeah, I'll be right there, don't worry. On my way. Oh god, he's gonna farm me again. Help me. Also making some bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. Man, I love me some jalapeno. Oh my god. It's the pheromone spam. Whenever you play, your room gets to 28 degrees, that's horrible. See, 28 in freedom units would be pretty good. But I get you. Yeah, I need to get me an AC for my room because I'm gonna be doing content creation during the summer. I'm gonna need that. Because it gets quite warm here. Obviously not as warm as some places, but shit. We have all the seasons in Washington, man. Beach feet pics. Something like that. Finally managed to catch me live? Well, here I am. You caught me. Is it cold in Washington in the winter? Yeah, it drops below freezing quite often. If that's like your metric for cold. But I prefer it to be cold over warm because it's easier to warm up than it is to get cold. Some guys from Sweden would say otherwise. Well, it's the way it goes, man. Some things are cold for others that aren't cold for you. Not that I'm calling you some guy from Sweden, you know. I'm gonna go to sleep. Nice stream. Have fun, guys. Well, I'll see you around, Jasco. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you around, hopefully. Want to have a solid 20 degrees throughout the year? Yeah, but realistically, we know that's something that's not going to happen. So, from what we have, I would rather it be colder than warmer. Because if I have to, I can keep putting clothes on to warm up, or turn the heat on. There's only so many clothes I can take off to cool down, you know? I mean, yeah, computers are basically space heaters. That's why I got mine right next to me on my desk. Big brain. But also more of a reason why I need to actually get like an AC setup for the summer. Because it's finally time for me to justify getting one. Because I'm not about to sit here and make content in like 100 degrees weather. Getting blasted my face by hot air. No thank you. I'm good. Yeah, it's quiet, but gets very hot. That's how she goes. Nice, we killed it before he did the thing, and I got a legendary pack. How nice. Don't really want to do math. Well, luckily you have the power to not do math right now. You don't want to do it. You can put it off until later. You have to for exams, not now. Yeah, I got you. I get you. You forget it, it never existed in the first place. You're a very wise man, Tomas. Has anyone ever told you that? You're truly opening my third eye right now. You know what you have to learn this term? Hopefully it's related to Lost Ark, but I'm gonna guess it's not. Yeah, I was close. You do a lot of linear algebra with Lost Ark. You draw lines, so that's like linear, sort of, right? I don't know, man. I'm tired. I'm always tired. I'm tired of my bullshit. Oh, fuck, that's fast. Slow down, brother. My teacher said otherwise, but thank you. Well, I'm here to bring you up and not pull you down, my friend. I see the wisdom for what it is. It's always better to build people up than tear them down, you know?
Simple enough to avoid hail if you teleport.
What's up, Freakless? How you doing, you little freaky boy? Chillin'? It's good to hear that you're Bing chillin'. I'm doing alright. Just, you know, playing some Lost Ark. How bad can it be? Not stressing about fish price. Nah, man. I just buy the fish as I need them. I don't worry about it. God has a plan for all of us. And I let him do what he needs to do with the fish prices. Argos jail. Oh, because someone DC'd. I was like, how the fuck are you in Argos jail? But I get you. Have fun with that. Hope they come back or you can find somebody. But I'm not stressing about the fish. You shouldn't be stressing about the fish either. That's how the fish get you. You don't want to let the fish win. Yeah, I mean, I've got small wisdom here and there. I'm not like Tomas. That man's a fucking modern-day Socrates for sure. But I've got little pockets of wisdom here and there. Yo, what's up, Nufu? He just missed Blitz. He said he hated you and, that it was over between you and him because you weren't here. You have any comments? Definitely not watching this while driving. Well, you shouldn't watch it while you're driving. You can go ahead and listen. But yeah, let's not watch it. You know, we gotta be safe. He will get over it, yeah. How you doing with the raids, Nufu? Yeah. I don't think he's done any, because he's been doing stuff. Oh, there you go. Even while doing stuff, he's done a raid. Call him productive. Well, productive, man. What will we get from this legendary pack? Let's see. Armin San Diego. I don't need Armin. I really don't need Armin. What do I even need out of these anymore? Who knows? How about Dancing Snow? It is what it is, yeah. I don't have that much time now. Yeah, that's why. I was saying Nufu does the same thing as you. He tries to get all his raids done on Wednesday because of the schedule. You have 3 times 9 after through quits farming. Oh, gems? Oh, man. I can't in good faith tell you to gamble for a 10 damage. Because I can't put that on me. Because if my ratio of damage to cooldown is anything to go by, no shot. What I will say, the way I'm doing damage, or the way I'm doing my gem fusing, is I'm gonna fuse gems until I no longer need cooldown gems at all. Like when I'm full 10 CDR, then I'll just sell them. But until then, I figure make it a little bit more fun for me. And by fun, I mean depressing when I hit a CDR gem for the 15th time. But it is what it is, you know? Your Sork should be gatekept. Your Sork is like the worst character I've ever seen in my life. And I don't say that lightly. You guys are crossing out characters throughout the week, or just go for a single raid leader, get it done every character first? As far as I'm aware, Nufu just kinda does one character and does all the raids on that character and then moves on to the next one. He tries to get them all done on Wednesday, or as many as he can. You already hit CDR on your first gamble. Surely you can't get it twice. That's what I said for like 4 times in a row. Took me 4 cooldowns to get my first damage. But you can't get that unlucky, right? No way. No shot. Yo, what's up, Tron? Tron Dizzle 517. Just doing some dailies, hanging out. You go through one by one, do everything easier on the mental. Yeah, I agree. That's why I do my dailies one by one. I don't go through and do like all the Guardian raids and then all the Chaos Dungeons or whatever. I just fucking crank it. Gonna heed advice, farm a bit more gold, buy the damage gem. I think that's the smarter way to do it. Because, like, let's assume the expected outcome for damage and cooldown gems is 50-50, right? The price of level 10 cooldown gems to level 10 damage gems doesn't reflect the 50-50 nature, right? And obviously that's because you need more damage gems than you do cooldown gems. But this is problematic because it makes fusing less worth it. And the only reason people fuse is if they're like a degenerate and think they can get lucky. Like me. I gamble way more than I should on this game. But I will never tell people to do it, because I know it's dumb. But I can use the guise of it being content as like an excuse, right? You have to search for a guy at Gate 2 Argos. Yeah, I think I would just move on to the next character at that point. Maybe try again later in the week. Surprised you found somebody. When gem gamble? I'm gonna do all my gamble videos after Frog, I think. Because I for sure will have a level 10 gem gamble. I mean, I probably have one right now. Artist release date gonna be fun, yeah. Do you mean like random lucky bags? Because this week I'll have 20 on every character. Or at least I should. You'll see what I mean. Oh, I guess I'll Pharaoh. It's fine. Book bags? I have... I can see. Oh, no, I don't. I can't see because I don't have them on this character. 6, 12, 18... I opened the first week, and it's been 4 weeks, right? So I have 18 bags unopened, I think. And I have the 6 original bags that I opened in my first video just chilling in my stash as well. But I think the random lucky bags that I have on all my characters, I'm going to make its own separate video, kind of like I did with my cube video with like stats on a spreadsheet and stuff. But the other smaller stuff, like selling all my leap stones, gambling the gem, gambling the random bags, I will put all into its own video, like together. I think that's like the best way to split the videos up to make it like watchable. But I do have the longest video I've ever uploaded coming out on Saturday for the crazy people that do want to watch all of it. It's just a man's slow descent into madness because he's dumb. Two artist books? I mean, shit. 2 artist books would be fucking great. Because I have a feeling those are going to be worth like a fucking gorillion gold. Because people are nuts. Despite it just being another support. $100K gold? Yeah, I fucking wish. Wouldn't be surprising if it got close to 30K, I think, though, on West. You watch all my video 2-3 times each. Well, the video I'm uploading on Saturday has to do with Light of Salvation 30 and me fucking up and then slowly losing my mind and logging onto each of my characters looking for change behind my couch. And I wanted to leave it unedited specifically so you could feel the pain I was feeling. It's an artist's choice, if you will. We have fun here. I don't expect the video to have, like, good watch time retention. But I wonder if the longer video is going to scare people off from even clicking it in the first place. Because the first half of the video is like the normal card pack opening stuff, which people seem to like. But my concern is that people are going to see the runtime of the video and be like, I'm not watching that, I'm not clicking that. I want to be sad if don't get the clickers. You see those 2K subs, we are all addicted. We're getting Sharpshooter patch in March. I mean, depending on who you ask, some people are adamant that we're getting the balance stuff in March. Some people are adamant that we're getting it in April with hard mode, bro. The real answer is we don't know. You know, we don't know. Until they tell us, your guess is as good as anyone else's. Because at the end of the day, we're all just looking for that one guy with the crystal ball. I mean, I'll spoil the runtime. It's 40 minutes long. And that's an artistic choice. Because I decided not to edit out any of the load times. Because I was losing my fucking mind. And you can see the deterioration. It's funny as fuck. To me, at least. Do I like the free mount the ball one? I don't think I've even seen it. Let me hop on it after this Chaos Dungeon, and then I'll let you know my verdict. Did I do Rowan yet? Does this answer your question? I'll get around to it. I'm not in any rush. I just don't feel like doing an MSQ right now, is really what it is. And there's nothing locked behind it, so there's like no real incentive for me. Because the shop, which is why you would do the Rowan quests, I don't really need anything from it. And I want to finish the Adventure Tome eventually, yeah, sure. But I'm not in the mood to do Adventure Tomes right now, so I'm not, like, compelled by that. Card selection pack? Yeah, I don't need the card selection pack. I mean, yeah, I could use it for, like, Lost Wind Cliff 30, but I don't really care about that, like, super much. Is my auto dismantle also broken? I have a video about auto dismantle settings. It's very finicky in how it works, but mine seems as normal as it always is. I got LOS 30. Yeah, if you want to watch the video on Saturday, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. But yeah. We got it, if you can see right here. Kadan, but we don't talk about Kadan. I just may or may not have, preemptively shot the gun, so to speak. I should have counted and I didn't count. I mean, I did count, I just wasn't in the best headspace when I was making the video, so I did dumb shit. But I like releasing videos that show everyone does dumb shit sometimes. And it's okay. I'm kind of, like, interested at how far away from Lost Wind Cliff 30 I am. Like, I'm relatively close, but it's weird how, like, I don't know. Like, Carmine is still 3 awakening. I'd figure everything would be at least 4 and, like, almost done, but that is not the case for Carmine. One Kadan away from finishing and 8 Shandies. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I only ended with 2 Awakening Kadan with 2 extra cards, because I'm not about to deal with that shit. You sound exactly like my other friend. He's in the same situation, basically. He's 1 Kadan away from fucking 5 Awakening Kadan. I do not envy the people that are in that situation. I mean, yeah, that's the problem, though. Even if you spend all your gold for the last Kadan, it straight is up to the good Lord Jesus Christ himself to give it to you. Because he could very well say, no, sir. And then there's no way to farm it. You just have to hope out of like the 20-something or 30-something legendary cards that are in the game, you get that specific one. That's like horrible. And that is why legendary selector packs are like invaluable if you are focusing on doing LOS 30. And that's exactly why I would pay whatever I had on me to buy them. You can't put a price on being able to pick a card. You really can't. Bought a selector for 11k today. That's what I would call cheap. A little fire sale. Alright, now let's see. What does the ball amount look like? Don't think I forgot. I cannot summon a mount here. Yes, of course I can't. My bad. I'm sorry. I guess. Let me try port. What the fuck is this? Oh shit, that's kind of cool. Why do I look like I'm in a cryo tube, a fucking test tube child? I like the spacebar though, that's pretty cool. I like the effect. I'm a test tube monster. I don't think I've ever even used this mech. That's pretty cool. Yo, that's fucking sick. It's alright. I don't hate it. For a free mount, it's pretty cool, actually. Honestly, Cerberus for the win. Yeah, I fucking wished I didn't have two of them. Though I do like both of these colors a lot. I fucking love this turtle. Just fucking look at him, dude. It's a turtle. I think I just like turtles. I like the way he walks. Honestly, same, Mr. Turtle. I should just start using this turtle on all my characters. Fuck it. Alright, I need to finish my shit. It's alright, the spacebar though, you love it. It is Wednesday, Sayo. Glad you could make it to the Wednesday stream, the classic, if you will. fuck is this Una? This is the old school shit, man. These characters are old, so I haven't updated them. I'm lazy. Couldn't tell. How have I been? I've been doing okay. Had a couple days where I wasn't feeling the greatest, but we're doing okay today. And that's what it's about. It's about Wednesday. How have you been? Hopefully you've been doing well. Yeah, think of all the extra time I could have to do everything if I was saving an additional like 10 seconds on one Una. Man, I could do anything with that time. Yeah, my Sork is really bad. I still have Shushar on her and Hope Island and Toto Silver because I didn't do fucking what's it called? I didn't do Phaeton on her, so she can't do the Phaeton Unas. That's a character I should probably fix, but again, I don't really give a shit. Dude, I did Hypno for such a long time on my main. And then just one day, I logged on and I was like, fuck this. I don't have to do this shit. It's one fucking leapstone. I don't give a shit. If I really care, I'll just buy a leapstone every day. And when I started looking at it like that, man, my life got a lot better. Busy day, had school, work, came back from watching football. Sheesh, you had a fucking hell of a day, man. Sounds like a pretty good day, though. Albeit very busy and tiring. Hopefully you're able to chill out now for a little bit, Sayo. I think that's everything. We can play the game. In 1 year time, I would have saved myself exactly 1 hour. See, this is why I need you as my manager. You got the brain power. You can knowledge transfer her when we get the no limit like Korea. Oh yeah, you're talking about the alts that I haven't done like Phaeton on. Yeah, I probably should do that. Good shout there, Malta. Malte. Enjoy most of the days when you have a busy schedule. It keeps you going. Yeah, busy schedules can be nice because it makes the time go and you don't have time to think about things that you probably shouldn't be thinking about. I relate. We all know. Man, this is a banger. Let's go. think you're a bit behind in the stream, you can always hit the live button on the bottom of your video player. And if it's red, that means you're caught up. And if it's not red, that means you are a bit behind. I think the YouTube video player for live streams is actually really good. It fucking blows Twitch's player out of the water. Can we hit 1800 spec? Yeah, you can. You're like looking at pretty much perfect year all around. And obviously all the horizontal content that gives like the spec potions. I think our max is like 1811 or something, I want to say. I don't remember off the top of my dome. But what I do know is you can get over 1800. At least 1750, yeah. I'm pretty chill at 1735 for my alt. I think that's a good number. It's good enough. I want to get my Soul Fist to 1800, but I'm waiting for Ancient Accessories to hopefully drive the price down of relics a bit. Because I'm not going to go for all Ancient on my Soul Fist, I don't think. I don't think it's worth it. It's your main and you only have 1645? Damn, that is actually pretty low. 1645 is like what you should have pre-bracer, or bracelet. But it's an easy enough fix. I wouldn't sweat it, man. Is Stronghold level important? You're at level 10? Stronghold level is important if you care about like stronghold crafting, doing dispatches, stuff like that. But it's not like imperative to your account, no. But stronghold level is something you just kind of get by doing stronghold stuff over time. It's not like something you have to grind for or anything. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't have to, you know? Ancient Accessory is not really worth if you have 5x3. Well, that and also the fact that, like, Soul Fist doesn't really have a good +1/+2. So I feel like it's even less worth to, like, completely change it just for the main stat gain. Like, it'll be worth it eventually, but, you know, I'm not, like, sweating about it. Like, I'm more excited for Ancient to come out, so high-quality relic stuff might go down a little bit, and then I could upgrade there, right? But yeah, I think for the most part, Ancient Accessories are just not gonna be, like, worth it for most people, and most classes. Because, believe it or not, Ether Predator doesn't actually do that much for you. I'm a fucking Ether Predator hater at this point. But everybody here knows that, right? El Cheap on accessories, you want to get 9/7 to get 5x3 +1 for you buy again? You might never hit a 9/7. And that's not like me saying that to, like, blame you or whatever. It's just like, that's like a luxury item. Like, straight up luxury item. You want to go spec Swift, Hallucination, level 1 Adrenaline, go Raid Captain? Well, I wouldn't say it's unusable, but you're not going to be able to get the +2 off it. Because whatever the 7 is your +2. And yeah, it's really just, it comes down to classes that can make use of their class engraving at level 1 benefit highly from Ancient, or classes that can benefit from using Adrenaline at level 2. But in order to use Adrenaline at level 2, that requires you to cut a 9-7. Well, it doesn't require you to, but you'll just end up with a +2/+2, I think, if you cut a 7-7. Which is kind of wonky and pointless. So basically, yeah, it is worthless. You need to cut a 9-7. Well, I guess if you could use your class engraving at level 2 efficiently. I wonder if there's any classes where that could get away with that. It'd still probably be bad. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking out loud to myself. I do that sometimes. Mayhem Zerker can do level 2. Yeah, I was thinking like Peacemaker or Mayhem. Because my Mayhem, I'm planning on +1ing Mayhem, which is why I already have +1 Mayhem. Like, I'm going to keep that set up. But I'm just like trying to think, because if you cut a 7-7, you could theoretically +2/+2 4x3 with Ancient pretty cheap, right? And I just wonder if that would be more beneficial than going like 5x3 +1. Right? I don't know. I'm not the person to ask for that. I come here with the weird ideas, alright? But the answer to that question is probably not. Because a lot of engravings like double their effectiveness from level 2 to 3. So they would have to be running +2 Adrenaline, and then +2 class engraving. I guess the question is, do you gain more from another level in your class engraving versus another level in Adrenaline? Is what that comes down to, right? I don't know. It's interesting to think about, for sure. And, like, there's so few classes that could even think about that to begin with. It's, like, kind of pointless, but interesting either way. Because on Mayhem, you wouldn't use Adrenaline. Like, you're already completely fine on crit. Peacemaker is, like, the only one that I could think of off the top of my head that might be able to get away with that. Man, it's already 11 p.m. Day goes by fast when you got stuff to do, my friend. That much is true. Gunlancer can do CR2. Yeah, Gunlancer might be another one that could do it, theoretically. You have to go to bed after you finish up your Vaulton. Well, you've gotten a lot done today, regardless. You fly to America really fast, it's 2 p.m. Yeah, that's how that works. See, that's what I never understood. People say time travel doesn't exist. I mean, it literally does, though, right? Like, if I fly to, like, the East Coast, like, I'm going forward in time, you know? Time traveling. And likewise, I can go back in time. It's such an easy concept, you know? But people are like, man, time travel don't exist. Shit, yes it does, sir. Just can't time travel as far back as you might want to. What's up, Andreas? Sorry you had to hear that, but we're having some big brain discussions. Forehead, yeah. Einstein might have had some relative theories, but I got some relative theories too, if you know what I'm saying. What time you get there? From Hungary, it'll be midnight. Well, that's why you gotta fly fast. I know you never considered just going faster, but again, that's kind of why I'm the streamer here, you know? I didn't get here by not knowing these things. Expecting me on a TED Talk? Yeah, I mean, I'm down to go. I could make some bullshit up. God has made the human body wrong. I agree, he should have given us like 8 arms. Oh, you were talking about eat and sleep? Nah, I just need some more arms. It would increase my efficiency by so much. Thing is, the amount of things I could do with like 8 arms would be insane. Because a lot of the time, the things you want to do, you're not necessarily limited by like sleep or whatever. You're limited by just how many things you can do at once, right? So if you multiply how many little appendages I have here that can do things, I'm really ramping up, you know? It's just basic math. I could eat while I'm playing Lost Ark. I could, you know, respond to, like, texts. I can... Shit, I could play another game on the side, you know? And then I could also still have a set of arms ready for, like, I don't know. In case, like, an intruder comes into the house, you know? I could defend myself while playing games and eating. It's just... It makes sense, right? Eating something tasty does feel good, I agree. That's why you just need more avenues to do the things, not remove them entirely. For 8 arms, wouldn't you also need 4 heads? I mean, theoretically, I see what you're going for, but not necessarily, right? Because, like, you don't need to stare at your keyboard to type things, right? And you can kind of apply that same philosophy to, like, basic tasks, like eating food, right? And like if you're trying to play multiple games at once, I mean, just set up your monitors next to each other, right? So you can kind of see what's going on both. I definitely think having like an additional head wouldn't be a bad thing, but it's not like a requirement. All I'm saying is you would get more mileage out of having like 8 arms and no additional heads than you would by having like 4 heads and no additional arms. You know what I'm saying? You bought a bus for your character because you thought it was going to be fast. That's where you're wrong, bucko. Never buy buses expecting them to be fast. Come carry you? Yeah, I'm on my way, don't worry. What was I saying a second ago about the 9-6? Bro, I don't know. That was like 2 minutes ago. You expect me to remember that? I do remember saying that 9-6 isn't unusable. It would still make your setup cheaper with Ancient, but it's like, ooh, that's really low quality, but ooh. If only it was not so low quality. Well, actually, these are probably +3. That's a +1. Okay, I'll just throw it up. I don't give a shit. So let me buy it. Give me 1.5k. Sorry, I lost my train of thought, Noof. 9-6 is still usable for Ancient. Obviously, you're not going to have the +2, because the +2 is always going to be the 7, right? But you could still do some wonky shit on some classes, maybe, where you go 4x3 +2 +2. I don't know if the points would even work, but I think it would. Obviously, on Shadowhunter, it wouldn't work at all. We come to the conclusion that it might work on, like, Peacemaker, Gunslinger, and, like, Blue Lancer. But yeah, it was just some crazy shit. Lately getting lazy with Vicus raids. Don't want to do them, but you also won't miss out. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with buying buses. I would never buy a bus and expect it to be fast. Because that way, you know, I don't get tricked into a false sense of, yeah, this will be over quick. I never expect them to be fast, you know it's fault. Yeah, I know. Basically what I'm saying is I'm just a doomer and I expect everything to be horrible. And then if it's not horrible, I'm like, smiley face? Damn, your Shadowhunter looking good? I agree, she's kind of cute though. Look at her. Little baddie. Taking 40 minutes already? Yeah, it's like at that point you might as well just ran it yourself. You paid for it, you can't waste the money. Yeah, I know, I'm just saying, like, in retrospect, knowing what you know now, it's like you might as well just have ran it yourself, right? That's how I usually feel whenever I buy buses. Oops. Did Brawl 1 through 4 took 3 hours. Love those kind of runs. And by that I mean hate them. In Pug Group you can get jailed. In my experience, for Vaulton especially, I think it's like pretty hard to get jailed. Just over-gear it by so much now. You just blast it. One person stays alive, they can do it. Back in the day though, 100% agree. Miserable. Vicuses are generally okay if you join like 1500 groups. Because Vicus groups are where the real jails happen. In my experience. But the 1500 plus groups generally are okay. Obviously there's always an exception, but generally speaking. Sounds like you're about to get out of there. Easy. Easy. $50 more minutes? Wow, you're giving him that little time? Very bold of you, sir. Are you jailed in Ball Bus? Don't rub it into the poor man. Damn. What's the driver's item level build? I think at this point it's probably more of like a brain problem and not a build or item level problem. But it happens. just surprised someone's taking payment. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many buses you've taken, but generally, you need to expect some amount of failures, in my experience. Because I buy buses on my 1460s when I push them so I can get relic set faster, because I can't be fucked to do legit runs on item level. And I think I've only ever had one super smooth bus that had 0 fuck-ups ever. In Vicus, at least. Just insane to me. You haven't got paid for Vaultons until you were able to never wipe. Yeah, but I feel like you care more about, like, the service you provide more than, like, the majority of people. They just see, oh, I can get gold if I bus. Me bus. In their mind, it doesn't matter that it took an hour when it should have really only taken, like, 20 minutes. I mean, yeah, I would expect the same thing too, relative. But I understand that that's not what I'm going to get most of the time. Because don't get me wrong, I don't think what you're saying is, like, crazy or anything. It's just, that's not how it is, unfortunately. Paralyzed. Hello? Let me out of the corner. Never mind. I can stay in the corner. Okay, let me out of the corner. Hello? Caligos, please. I'm begging you. Haven't bought any buses outside of Argos. Argos I can understand failing too, to be honest, because the seed mechanic just straight up doesn't work sometimes. And if you're doing like a 2-man bus and seeds decide to be fucking annoying, like, I mean, it is what it is. Vaulton buses I think are generally okay, but for Vicus, in my experience, it's very hit or miss. I don't know if they're bugged or not, but sometimes it just feels like the game doesn't register where your character is, despite it being on a seed. You have to walk through... Yeah, I know you have to walk through them, like, the center, but the problem is sometimes, like, any bit of desync will fucking fuck that up entirely. So if you have a seed that doesn't register right away and you have to wait to make sure it actually registered, then you might just end up missing seeds. Because if that happens once or twice on a slow character, I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Argos is, like, the only raid that I've done, like, significant amounts of busing in. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, imagine your character is desynced, right? Let me fucking clear this floor so I can explain what I'm, trying to say. Because I've had this happen to me multiple times. I know exactly what you're saying, too. And yes, when it works properly, that is how you do it. You just walk through the seed. But let me fucking clear this floor. Okay, how do I want to try to explain what I'm saying? So let's assume this blue circle thing right here is a seed, right? The blue circles are seeds. Depending on desync, sometimes you can run through it like this. Like I ran through the middle. Sometimes that just won't count. And the only thing that I could come up with is the fact that for some reason the game didn't register me hitting the center of it. So the only way to make sure is if it doesn't disappear immediately, you sit in it. You have to sit in it and auto attack. Walk up to it and turn, go walk through it. Yeah. If you do go directly through it like that, that makes more sense, but I feel like that's not something that should be happening in the first place, and it's why I understand people doing 2-man Argos bosses if they wipe on seeds. Like, I get it. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, I totally understand that. Because the mechanic itself isn't made for Western ping, is what I will say. That's definitely made for, like, 0 ping. Korean shit. Because, yeah, you're right. If you do run directly through it like this, you'll pass through the middle of it even if you desync. But, like, if my seed is to the right, naturally I just want to go like that, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. You get what I mean, though. It doesn't matter either way. You can still manage the 99%. I mean, yeah, I definitely don't give them, like, 100 million passes, but, like, if it happens once, I'm not gonna fucking freak out and lose my mind. Because that's a more reasonable reason to wipe than, like, 99% of other mechanics and buses. Like, people fucking up shit like not time-stopping or Sacred Charming Gate 2 Vicus properly. Like, you shouldn't wipe to that. Because that's something you're totally in control of. There is another solution, just buy... Yeah, buying buses from mega geared people is the way to go, for sure. And that's typically what I try to do. I'm glad you dropped that hot tip, because that is 100%, I agree. The less mechanics you have to see, the less shit you can wipe to. Also, when I try to buy Vicus buses, I try to go for 4-man buses rather than 3-man. Just because it makes it a bit safer and less likely for them to wipe. I'd do the same thing for Argos. I would typically try to find 3-man buses. For Vault, I would try to find 2 or 3. $1580 Soric, yeah, they'll just melt the shit. Enough lurking, got your Chaos and Guardians done, all 8 your characters, tired as fuck. Felled 23 fucking trees, goddamn. Mr. Landscaper. Well, thanks for hanging out, Darius. Mr. Darius. Whatever you prefer. Whatever the pronunciation actually is. I'll see you around, hopefully in the next one. Have a good rest of your evening, man. Help, I'm stunned. Both is good? Alright. I like use them both interchangeably. Did I max tripods for all my characters? My main 6, yeah. My Sork, my Gunslinger, my Zerker. Bard I didn't touch because little Bard tripods. And my Soul Fist. I did those, yeah. Everything else I've done after. But I haven't maxed out any of my characters. I'm just mostly level 4s. Do I wish I did more? Sometimes, but for the most part, I think the new system is just way better. Because my low-paying characters went from, like, level 1 tripods to pretty much every single one of them having full level 4s for completely free. And that's, like, more than enough. Obviously, if I had the resources, yeah, I would have liked to have maxed out all my characters. But I think all my characters having level 4s just from playing the game is like more than enough, right? I didn't spend anything on it. Seen Reflex Sork boss on YouTube, it's insane. Yeah, Reflex Sork at high end looks pretty bonkers. No way you're gonna max 5 characters with the system. So, I mean, the success chance on passing a 5 is higher than it was on the old system, right? The benefit the old system had was just you could get the guaranteed transfer on certain pieces, right? So I think overall, to max out every single tripod to 5 should be cheaper in the new system, even without being able to save some for free. But if you're talking about just purely the tripod conversion, like the hack tactic where you just saved your shit and it got converted immediately, then yeah, obviously, nothing will ever beat that. But I think if you just look at it from a system versus system standpoint, you know? I mean, overall, I think the tripod system leaves much to be desired, but it's definitely a lot better than it was. Not that that's saying, like, a lot. Failed at least 50 level 5 tripods. Yeah. That's RNG for you, man. It's done. He did it. Hell yeah. You can finally go to sleep, Juju. Just pitied 19 weapon feels bad. I'm sorry, Biggie. I did not pity 19 or 20, and I'm fucking happy for that. Just wish it didn't cost Fions, yeah, hard agree. I feel like now that the amulet changes out, they shouldn't cost Fions, right? Like, why do they still cost Fions? I don't know, it's just weird. It made more sense back when the other system was around, but I think it makes way less sense now. Have a good afternoon, night. Have a good grind. Yep. Have a good rest of your night. Hopefully you get some good sleep. See you later, Juju. 5 out of 5 of your friends got 90 quality weapon in the last month or two. You're still chilling at 56. I'm not like super worried about quality. You know, you just throw the stones that you get at it and eventually it'll go up. Getting to like 85 plus is like pretty realistic, I think, for most people. Just over time. But getting like 90 plus is a bit more dodgy. And yeah, Frex is completely right. Some people are just unlucky. But if you keep throwing enough stones at it, and I mean, you get a lot of stones just from playing the game and doing your weeklies, you'll eventually hit it. And that's exactly why I never recommend buying stones. Unless you're like, you have nothing else to spend your money on and you desperately want this fucking purple text. Then I mean, go for it, right? Tell me why you're still getting jailed in Gate 4s in your mains? Oh, man. I mean, weapon quality in general scales insanely. Just, like, 0 to 50 is basically, like, 0 increase, but, like, 80 to 90 is, like, a massive increase. But I'm sure there's other areas in which you can increase your damage more than, like, if you were spending on stones to try to push quality. Yeah, Frex is even saying it. He's got me. Yeah, if you max up most of your other stats, then weapon quality is what you want to focus on, but a lot of the time that's generally not going to be the case, and it's something you just kind of want to do as you get the stones. Because weapon quality definitely matters, and people who say it doesn't matter is kind of weird, because it definitely does. But there are definitely other ways to increase your damage way before I think it's worth spending, like, massive amounts of resources on re-rolling it, you know? Do I know when the frog will leave? So, initially, where is the thing? Here. The tokens expire on the 29th. Where is it? The 29th? Artist comes out allegedly on the 15th, we think. So, Frog disappears on the 29th. Artist on the 15th. It makes sense, because they said they were extending the shop for 2 weeks. So, if Artist comes out on the 15th, extends 2 weeks, that's the 29th. Using our massive brains and logic, that's what we can come to a conclusion for Frog and Artist. Good, you're already out damaging them all the time. Yeah. I know, it's just something to, you know. Feels bad when everybody else has something and you don't. I get it. Yeah, not happy about the MVP all the time. They just have to play a bit better. Yeah, I mean, obviously player skill matters a lot. Item level matters a lot. Gems, stuff like that. Weapon quality is just one piece of the puzzle, you know? Weapon quality is 1.5 times grudge. We're trying to get above 80 at some point. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I just think a lot of people make the mistake of trying to, like, hyper-focus on weapon quality way too early in their character's progression, right? And I mean, I'm guilty of this too. I force roll 75 plus quality on all of my alts, or I used to at least, just because I wanted it to be high. Or high-ish. Was that the best way to increase their damage at the time? Definitely not. But I did it because I'm an idiot. And nobody can take that away from me. I'd love to get 80 plus weapon quality one day. I mean, you for sure will. Like, the chance to hit 80 plus is, like, not so low that you'll literally never see it. If you play the game and just keep diligently rolling, you'll for sure hit it. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed, but, like, statistically speaking, numbers don't lie. Maybe you're the one person who never hits it, but I doubt it, you know? You filled 50, 80 times the 8%? For sure, and you gotta keep in mind that 8% is still a low chance, but when you do hit it, maybe it goes to 90, you know? You never know. Maybe it doesn't. But then maybe the next attempt you hit it, it passes again, and then it goes 90. It's just, you have to keep putting in casino slot tokens. And eventually odds will line up for you, even if you are, like, mega unlucky. I do think weapon quality should have a pity system, and I think it's a bit dumb that it doesn't. Just quality in general. But you just have to keep battling the statistics, and eventually it will make sense. That's how it works. It's not the best thing to hear, but sometimes it helps to hear it. I don't know, man. Basically, what I'm saying is, you'll get it eventually, trust me. Source, I have a decent quality weapon, and I'm unlucky as shit. Is 4-3 Stork worth it? Should you stick for, like, artillerist? You're looking for 4x3 semi-budget at start? I mean, if you're looking to stay at 4-3 for, like, a while, you probably should stick with, like, Barrage Artillerist. I think at 4x3, Barrage Artillerist will outperform a Sork for quite some time. And it's just, like, super chill to play. But that would be my opinion. Can't counter team, please counter. Okay. Should you tap weapon quality 10 times at 76? I mean, if you have the stones and you don't need the gold immediately for anything else, why not? I wouldn't buy stones to do it, though, no. If you're happy with your armor's quality, though, and you have the stones, go for it. Have I noticed that most people in pugs are like average? I mean, yeah, I think the general player in this game isn't going to be like super amazing. They'll be fine though. Maybe you should get green armors up. I'm a big fan of tapping armor, but I know a lot of people aren't like that. The extra defense and life on like squishier classes is so nice though. The old classic, have you noticed average players average? Yeah. I mean, I get what he means, but also, you know, most people aren't going to be like God's gift to a video game, right? That's by definition average, right? But if people can do mechanics properly and stay alive more often than they die, I'm chill with them, right? What do I got to complain about? Just hate tapping 10 times for it to fail at 9% constantly. Yeah, Noof, that's why I just like save up a bunch of stones, and then one day when I'm like bored and I look at my inventory, I'll go, damn, I have a lot of stones, and then I'll go tap. But the thing about tapping that's most important is, like Frex said, just don't expect anything. Just throw it against the wall and see if something happens. Most of the time it won't. Sometimes it does, though. Got damage at 1525 Shadowhunter and Galvate Vicus. I mean, I can't speak directly to things, but like, a lot of the time when people are doing like super farm content, they don't really give a shit. And especially if the man's playing a Shadowhunter, he probably realizes he's not gonna do damage if there's like a Sork or something in the group. Because the Sork will push it to 0 bars instantly, basically. The alternative one is just, yeah, some people aren't great. Some people have a bad day. Some people just aren't doing what they should be doing. Could be one of a million reasons, right? Everything should have a pity system. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Everything should have a pity system. But you just gotta take the system for what it is, right? And not what it isn't. Give me quality pity? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's up, Remix? Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you've been doing good. Hope you've been doing good. You play this class for fun, you don't care about damage, it's your main. Yeah, that's what I mean. Gotta use a hashtag. Is that how this shit works? I don't fucking know, bro. I can at you, right? I don't know. I don't know how this works. I just stream here, man. Been working hard, someone at your job got fired, so you've been thrown all over. Oh. I was wondering about that Discord message. Hopefully you are going to be able to get a replacement so you don't continually drown in a munch of work. No, that did not at me. Because perpetually being given someone else's work is never fun. Especially when it completely fucks your workload. Dude, I think you might be just kind of losing your mind a little bit. That quality got you fucked up. Closing tickets without doing any work. Oh my god, one of those fucking people. You can see why you got canned, woman. They canned her. I used to work with a guy who basically did the same thing. I don't know why people do that shit. It's like, if you don't give a shit, at least, like, make it look like you're trying, right? Because if you just straight up don't do anything at all and you don't even make it look like you're trying to do work, you're 100,000% gonna get found out. Had a new phone you're setting up. It's so small and cute. What phone? If I lose something, hope it's my mind, as long as they give me quality in return. I'm with you there, brother. Sony Xperia. Yo, my fucking... One of my favorite phones I ever had was an Xperia A1, I think. That shit was a chunker, but I fucking loved it. Its screen was fucking huge. I didn't know those phones still got made. %, pity to 18. You won't pity, don't worry, brother. I got you. Motorola Razr Biss. I can respect that. I can respect that. Had an LG phone, got really laggy, so you bought that. Micro SD slot headphone jack still. Damn, a headphone jack. Those are rare these days. I got the drip on every ult. Yeah, dude, you gotta look good on every single character. What's the point of playing? That's the first thing I do when I load up a new character. I get a fucking outfit set up. Remix knows. For each, see? Your main 6 looks good. As long as you like it. Is what I'll say to that, Nufu. If you don't make the gold, you don't deserve to spend it? Damn. You run some kind of sweatshop, brother. Cat outfits. Penguin and cat. At least you picked the right kind of animals. As long as you didn't pick a goddamn rat, we're good. Still got 2 platinum skins on. I like the platinums still. I still think the platinum skin is the best Shadowhunter skin that exists, for sure, for sure. I like never go back to character select, but I'll do it just so you can see the menagerie of skins. It's a requirement that every character, you know, have something to it, you know, a little bit of flair. It's just how it has to be, you know? Because if you don't, why bother? Default ping button, control click, right? New anniversary one is sick for Shadowhunter. I don't super like it, but I don't super hate it. I'm just kind of like middle on it. I definitely know a lot of people do really like it, though. I don't know how I feel about this anniversary skin for Soulfest. I like the pants a lot. And I'm hoping I can find some top to go with the pants at some point, maybe from like Neria's. But I like the pants a lot. I'm just glad I can get rid of the top and it's not like a fucking top and bottom piece. You're so used to your old headset giving you a headache, it feels weird, yeah. Platinum Gunlancer made you sad was just recolor the relic? Yikes. The platinum skins that I used was Shadowhunter and Berserker. I like the Berserker sword. The armor itself doesn't look too bad.
You're back.
Like me Reaper? Yeah, Reaper's cool.
There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them.
You bought all of them for Martial Artist? I think this is by far my favorite one. As like a full set. And if we piece it out, I still think this is probably one of my favorite ones because I like the pants. There's something about it looks cool. I don't know. I like the cat ears. I mean, everybody likes cat ears, and if you don't, you're lying to yourself. I will say that the anniversary weapon for Solstice has kind of grown on me. There haven't been any really, like, super good focuses for Solstice, but I don't hate this. It looks nice with the glow. I don't think the Reaper's colored at all. At least, I don't think it is. I think it's all just default. The default black set of that, fucking... Fuck, what is that set called? It's the Arc Pass set, the last one. Isn't it? Noble or something? No, it's not Noble. I don't fucking remember what that set's called. It's the Arc Pass one, though. It might be Noble, actually. That's the song. Jacob. Jacob. Ooh, I clicked it and it opened it in the dock. That's fucking weird. I don't like that. You've been looking for that? No worries, man. I got you. Whenever people ask for specific songs, like in the videos, I try to give it to them if I can. But sometimes I just have no fucking idea. I just know the song by what it sounds like. Anyways, I finished up my 6 dailies. I think it's time for me to go get some foods. Appreciate all of you hanging out. Hopefully I will be streaming on Friday. Hopefully. We will see, though. Feels weird to have a phone that'll just fit in your hand. You're holding a toy. Damn, what kind of fucking monster phone did you have before? Either that or you have small hands? Anyways. Show some pics of the phone. In disc. Question mark. Alright, I'm out, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. See y'all later. Bye.